Stop saying things that make you weak. Stop doing things you know are wrong. That's where transformation begins, because the smallest act of order pushes back against chaos. Peterson isn't preaching moral perfection. He knows life is suffering, that pain, loss, and injustice are inevitable. But he insists that before you curse the world, you must earn the right to do so by taking responsibility for your own domain, your habits, your words, your duties. You become the kind of person who can speak truth without hypocrisy. When your own life is in order, your criticism of the world becomes powerful. When it isn't, your criticism becomes noise. He writes, don't blame capitalism, the left, the right, or fate before you have examined your own life. Because the problem is rarely only out there. It's also in here. In our pride, laziness, envy, and self-deception. Setting your house in order is not easy. It's painful. It means confronting years of mistakes, forgiving yourself, repairing relationships, cleaning up the messes you've avoided. It means letting go of excuses that have defined you. But there's beauty in that process, because as you put your house in order, the world begins to make sense again. Peterson connects this rule to meaning itself. Meaning, he says, is found in responsibility, in voluntarily bearing the weight of your own existence. When you do that, you transform suffering into purpose. You can't stop tragedy. You can't prevent the chaos of life. But you can build a foundation strong enough to stand on when it comes. And that foundation is your personal order. A clean room may seem trivial, but it's a symbolic victory, a declaration that you are not surrendering to despair, that you will face the storm with discipline, not resentment. This rule isn't just about cleanliness or chores. It's about spiritual architecture. It's about building a soul strong enough to confront reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. The smallest act of order is a prayer against the darkness. It says, "The world may be broken, but I won't add to its chaos." Because once your house is in order, you start to see that many of the problems you blame the world for were reflections of your own. And that realization is both humbling and liberating. Peterson doesn't deny that evil exists outside of us, that systems fail, that injustice is real. But he warns against the arrogance of assuming that we would do better if given the power. History, he says, proves otherwise. Ordinary people become monsters when they focus on changing the world before changing themselves. He writes, "Who dares to say that if they had the same circumstances as history's tyrants, they would have acted differently?" That humility, that understanding of our own potential for good and evil, is what keeps our criticism honest. So before you rage at the corruption of the world, ask, have I told the truth today? Have I fulfilled my obligations? Have I cleaned